Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and Opposition Leader Kamla Persad-Bissesser met today in a meeting to discuss issues of national importance. Describing their meeting as fruitful, the Prime Minister, in a media conference after the meeting, said the afternoon was well spent. Wason tells us more.
Among the items discussed in Tuesday's meeting was campaign finance. The Prime Minister told the national community the issue will be addressed before the next general elections. The opposition leader, she brought up the issue of the Couva Hospital. The Prime Minister assured the opposition leader that the Couva Hospital's not opening at this time has nothing to do with any political vindictiveness. However, there is some urgency to open the Couva Hospital, especially as the Prime Minister announced that part of the Port of Spain General Hospital has to be rebuilt.
Which is called the Central Block, I think it's called, is structurally unsound and unsafe and is open to collapse in the event of an earthquake. And that block houses 400 beds. And that being the case, notwithstanding whatever other challenges the government of Trinidad and Tobago might face, we have to focus our attention on this.
The Prime Minister added the committee appointed to make recommendations on the Couva Hospital had given a preliminary report that may change the government's position on the use of the hospital. He said he was advised that issues within the JLSC is a legislative one that can amend the Summary Courts and the Preliminary Inquiries Act.
The opposition leader made it quite clear that the opposition is not prepared to support this approach because they do not believe that that approach is sound and there will be more problems created than solved because people who are affected have already begun to challenge the situation.
There were agreements concerning self-rule for Tobago and the issue of jobs. Wason, C News.
Meanwhile, Opposition Leader Kamla Persad-Bissesser also said the meeting went well. She spoke at her office following the conclusion of the Prime Minister's press conference.
The meeting was a good first meeting. There's the undertaking by the Prime Minister for future meetings. We stand as the loyal opposition of Trinidad and Tobago, fully able and willing to proffer advice, should advice be sought, which is what I tried to do today in terms of advice being given to government.
The opposition leader, however, explained she was a bit concerned by the developments surrounding the Couva Children's Hospital and news that the main block of the Port of Spain General Hospital may have to be taken down.
I raised the Couva Children's Hospital towards the end of our meeting, and I was shocked to hear, because I think all of us believed that they were going to engage in a private-public partnership, and I was taken aback when the Honourable Prime Minister said that that had fallen through. I don't know how 400 patients, so there's going to be further cause for distress in the health sector should that become necessary, because when that block is taken down, I don't know how long it will take. Prime Minister said they will try to find the resources to build the block up as fast as possible, but we know what that is like in the public service.